I've used the 10%. That one dries your skin a lot. She was like, it just squeezes everything together. Anytime I'm going to, I practically can't do this, and a part of my skin just comes off, like so much flaking. So first of all, benzoyl peroxide wash to wash my face from all the everything. So I have to wet my face before I can use the thing, because this thing does not really form. So I'm using benzoyl peroxide and oxyl 5% wash. Then I just take it, put it round, and then scrub it. Now this guy doesn't really foam. Barely see any foam at all. It's just creamy, so not really foamy. I normally, before I used to do this just once, but now I do it twice, so that my face will be completely clean. I already did the first one, and then I figured out that the thing was not recording, so this second one. Funny thing is that it does not irritate me. It's just like putting soap on your face. I feel nothing at all. Nothing at all. So when I rub this in for 2 minutes, rub it, scrub everywhere, and I kind of feel like just this wash is not enough. Okay, before now I used to use soap first, just the normal antiseptic soap, and I use this, but when I thought I could just use this, so 2 minutes and wash it off. Okay, now I have rinsed thoroughly. Normally when I'm rinsing it out, I use hot water first, then not hot, like warm, stroke hot first, then I use cold water to finish up. So yeah, now I'm done with the benzoyl peroxide. This lighting is trash, but this is where I could do this. So yeah, normally if I'm going out, not my night routine, if I'm like going out like in the morning, when I wash my face, like I pat my face with towel, clean towel, but I'd like to avoid doing that. I prefer avoiding putting any towel or cloth on my face at all. So I'm just gonna allow my face to dry out, then I can start the next thing that I use on my face. But for now, I'm just gonna go and dress up and wait for my face to dry. Hello guys. Okay, so Shegu, why you make me laugh? You have disrupted your video now. Anyways, I'm talking to my brother. Shegu. He's laughing at me for reasons unknown to me. So my face is dry. I just washed my face. This is the second time I'm making this video, because yesterday when I made it, I forgot one step. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make it again. Guys, you ignore my TV. I'm watching a show and I don't want to put it off. So yeah, oh my god, look at my lips. They are very, very extremely dry. They are for it. First stage is the lip balm. This is my night routine, so yeah, this is how my night always goes. Once I wash my face, I put on my lip balm, because I really do not want my sexy lips to be chapped. Like, I see now my face is white, so white and dry. So the lip balm, just rub it everywhere. It takes time to enter the lips completely. So now my lips are normal color, and the rest is, my face is so white. So this last time I went to my dermatologist, another skin routine was added to my, another product was added to my skincare routine. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm supposed to use it like only 3 times a week. And this dryness is scaring me. I'm supposed to use it like only 3 times a week. So I've used it twice. So today is the 3rd day, and I use it only at night. It is toner. Toner. Okay, I think I see what's going on. I think all those white places is actually my skin flaking. Yeah, my skin is flaking, guys. Oh, come on, Zoom. Accutane is doing his work, making my skin very dry. And funny thing is that, as I'm going, you see, most of my products that I'm using with the Accutane, their job is practically to just make my skin dry, so that there will not be oil. So it's very dry. Anyways, the first thing after the lip balm is the toner. Mary Kay Clear Proof Toner. I use the moisturizer of this product, and I love it completely. I completely love it. So this is liquid. I've used it just twice, and I think I'm probably using too much. This is very pricey, a little bit pricey. So go ahead with a cotton wool. I do it twice, but I don't think twice is actually necessary. But I do it twice though. This is because most times I feel like my benzoyl peroxide wash does not really enter my skin and clean out the dirt. So I tend to use this twice. So here we go. Just put it on it. It's liquid, like, so it's just coming out. I kind of don't know the quantity to use for this. I just put it. So rub it in circular motion. That's what I'm talking about. That, as in, I washed my face twice, like I told you guys earlier, and it looks dark. Or maybe it's just the flaking skin that comes off whenever I do this. I don't know. But this, so I can't leave it like this. So then I have to like do it again. But I always use the back just to be sure before I use another one. Right now, it's not irritating me or anything, but it will. It always does eventually. When I stop, it will. It has like this burning kind of feeling, and I'm not sure it's supposed to do that, but it has salicylic acid, 2%. So salicylic acid is known for its unfailing. Yeah, the back is also kind of dirty, so I have to do it second time. So this goes on the bin. So as I was saying, it has 2%. If you guys can read it, 2% of salicylic acid, which is like the boss for all acne skin. Salicylic acid does wonders. So second time, again, just to be sure that I've actually used what I'm supposed to use. Right now my skin feels fine, no itching, no irritation, nothing. But this one is just gonna, oh, I forgot, I wanted to, because all this is just to affect my hair. I think bleaches it or something. I really don't know. Because I'm gonna deal with my bunny. Okay. So what next? Sorry. I've used this set only twice and it looks like I've already used too much. I probably just have to use the once. But you should not get finished. Still looks very dirty, but it's better than the first one. Now the sensation has started, that boring feeling has started. It started from my forehead. Just got, ooh. I knew that was going to happen. I saw it coming. Maybe it's because I used it twice. Maybe I'm not supposed to use it twice. But then I used the back just to completely use my money off of it. I don't put it anywhere near my eyelids because it's still very dry. I'm just going to put moisturizer when I'm done. I don't put anything there. So now I'm done with the toner. So now the toner is done. So now I just have to wait for it to enter my skin completely. Then I will start the next process. God, ouch! This is really bothering me, irritating me. Oh, and it does not really last. Like just this goes on for about 2 minutes and it goes away. But maybe I should start using it once for my health and mental state, so that it will not quickly finish because I don't have money, because people will not subscribe. So if you're new to my channel, please press the subscribe button. Press it. It is free, and I'm sure you guys want to keep seeing my progress. If you've not seen my progress and you're new to my channel, I'll link the link somewhere so you guys can see where I started. I'll put a picture so you guys can see where I started from and where I am right now. Yeah, okay, so let's continue. Okay, you guys, let's move to part 2 now. The next thing after this, my face is dry, completely dry, and it's cold, and the irritating has stopped. What is this? You guys, do not ever pick your pimple, but this is not a pimple. I think it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it because I'm trying to set a good example. So next thing is my clindamycin. This clindamycin is love of my life. I don't use this joke. It is a very cheap product, but it was recommended to me by my dermatologist. Clean cap, okay. This clean cap comes in various forms. It comes in cream and not various, just creams and gels. And the gel is quite scarce, but I prefer it. And if you are using layers and layers of skin, I think layers and layers of skin products, I would advise that you use the clindamycin gel. That is if it's part of your skin routine, but if it is not, I also do recommend it a lot, because I have a strong feeling that this tiny thing that looks like, because I'm using product of higher values than this is very cheap, but it works wonders. But the only disadvantage is that your acne can grow resistance to it. If you use it for a long period of time, your acne will grow resistance to it, and you just stop working. Now I know it works magic because I've used it for other places apart from my face, like maybe other places on my body. I've recommended it to people and they've used it and it has worked like immediately. Like the pain relieves you like the next day, and inflammation just goes and it just start going down. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I've never seen anything like it. In my previous, I think in my second video, so I said anybody that comes and tells you they found solution to your acne and it goes for 3 days, lie. Well, I do take that back. I did say I'll take it back if I find a different opinion. Now that I've tested, and I'm serious, nobody's sponsoring me, these people did not sponsor me, I just really like the product. I do know that it works. Now, like I said, there's an disadvantage to it. Your acne or pimple grows resistance once you use it for a long period of time. Now, the trick is that you use it with benzoyl peroxide gel. If you mix it or you use the gel before you use this, or you use it before you use the gel, you can use it for as long as you want, and that's what I've been doing. And my acne still very much obeys clindamycin. So yeah, anyways, now I'm using the gel. I think last week I was still using the cream because the gel is quite scarce. So this one I got it from my dermatologist. In fact, all my products I get it from my dermatologist office, except from when this one, the first one I got finished, so I searched for it outside and online. Then I just got the cream, and that was like the only one I got outside. So this one I got it from my dermatologist again. So yeah, it is like very transparent. It's like an obvious and jelly. This is like gel sort of, and it feels really cold when you put it on your skin. You can actually put it on anywhere, like on your eyelid, anywhere. Like there's no burning or anything. In fact, it's just like you're rubbing cream on your face. Really, that's how it feels. It's like you're rubbing cream. So there's this pimple here. Let's do a little experiment. My next video is due on, today is Friday, so sorry, today is Saturday, so my next video is due on Tuesday or Monday. So let's do experiment with this. It just came out today, this morning, and I started using it. There's another one here, but I feel like that one is already really going down, so let's use this. So I'm just gonna put a little more, targeted treatment on it and wait for it to just dry off. This one that is here was way bigger, so I feel like it's really taking its time. Experiment so that you guys can really see what I'm saying. Like I can prove that I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm doing. Anyways, that's clean cap for you. What did they write on it? The other one is clindamycin phosphate gel, but in short, it is clean cap. A complete treatment for acne and pimple. If you actually have pimple, this will work perfectly for you. Perfectly. I think I should start selling this. But I'm not just sure how other people will react to it. But I know for me it has worked marvelously. Like it has worked so well, and in fact, anyways, on to the next thing. The next one on the list, like I have said, after cleaning the cap, is the benzoyl peroxide. I have to wait for this one to really enter my skin before I go on. But let's talk about benzoyl peroxide before then. So, the benzoyl peroxide product I'm using now is Replenix. Replenix acne gel, benzoyl peroxide 5%. The last one I got before this was Diva Skin. I used Diva Skin wash and Diva Skin gel, and benzoyl peroxide have like different brands and different percents. In like earlier like 2 or 3 years ago, I've used the 2%, I've used the 5%. Those ones I used to come in like small boxes like this sort of, and I've used the 10%. That one dries your skin a lot. She was like, it just squeezes everything together. Anytime I practically can do this, and a part of my skin just comes off, like so much flaking. Yeah, so, and I'm using Accutane, and I'm using so much drying agent, so my moisturizer has to be on point. That's like one major like issue plus problem. In the morning it's not really a problem because once I put my sunscreen, I just shine, I just glow throughout the day. But at night, I don't ever think that the moisturizer is enough, especially now that a toner has been added to my routine, and a toner practically dries your skin. That's what it does. Not like practically, but the dryness is going to increase sort of. So for now, I think I'm just going to be using 2 moisturizers so that I can like replace and make my skin, you know, pop. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just still waiting for my face to completely dry. It's almost there. I just give these guys that I added more a little bit, but actually this is benzoyl peroxide jellies product for everybody, please. I have nothing against it. It's the best. It works perfectly, and I don't think the brand really matters. Though for me, the brand has never mattered. Whatever, as long as it does its job. Yeah. But there's one thing I don't like about benzoyl peroxide. I guys will see it when I'm applying it. I think it's time. So I know people will say use a tiny pin, but my head is big, so use any amount I want to use. So I know this thing I put on my face is for like 4 days for some people. So for me, this is my 1 day. And this thing I'll finish in 3 weeks. I'm not actually playing. I got this thing like 2 weeks ago. Exactly 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks ago? I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So I rub it in. Rub. Round. I avoid my eyelids again as usual. My face is going to go white again very soon. Because this thing works like magic. It just sucks everything. So yeah, there is the thing that I don't like about benzoyl peroxide. It kind of enters my eye and makes it watery. My eyes is gonna be watery very soon. Hopefully it doesn't get watery. So yeah, after this, it depends on what day in my routine it is. Like yesterday, I used beta som. I can't really pronounce it. Let me try and find it. I have a whole bag a very large bag for my skin routine. Honestly, because on different nights I use different things. That's how it has been. That's how it was prescribed to me. Betamethasone cream. So this is, I'm not sure I really know what this does. But I use it anyways and I think it works, but it's mostly for itching. You guys know that when your acne when your acne is starting to dry off or is healing, sometimes it itches, just start itching. So that's what this is for, is to avoid that completely. Like when my acne is healing or whatever, I don't even itch. Like in the past I used to, but now that does not happen anymore. Yeah. So anytime I use this, I use moisturizer. Anytime I don't use this, I use Nianicide as my last layer of skincare stuff. But since I have added the toner to my skincare routine, one, secondly, I have not gotten a new moisturizer. Like, it's still here, but it's kind of going back to the producer. I mean, like, it's finished. Like I said, it's the same product in my this is too. Both Mary Kay and Accutane, guys, I love this moisturizer. Like, it does its job perfectly. It is light. It is lightweighted, so like and the content is also light. Everything is just perfect. It's oil free. It enters my skin perfectly. But now that I've added a toner, because I usually don't use too much of this because I have so many layers. But now that I've added my toner, I've started like even during the day, just randomly, not during my routine or anything, just randomly I tend to like find this moisturizer and use it. So now it is it completely finished? I think maybe this night will be the last one of it. So I'm just gonna use my niacinamide now, and then I'll use this on top of it. It's no big deal. I'm supposed to use just my niacinamide this night, but because actually both of them are almost done there. But this is niacinamide. Everybody knows niacinamide. The ordinary product solution, ordinary product. The ordinary product, because I don't know what to call it. So now this one is almost done. So everything just finishing. Maybe you should better subscribe to my channel so I can buy my makeup to back. So my skincare stuff back. Subscribe. So here we go. Face is dry. Oh my god. Like that's the thing about benzo. It just like sucks it. This is completely dry. It is back to the way it was when I just finished washing my face. Okay, so next up is the niacinamide. I don't think I need to say the usefulness of niacinamide. Like anybody in the whole world knows important niacinamide. So I'm not even going to stress myself doing that. Anyways, I used to use 3, and then I moved up to 4, and now the baby girl is on 5, so I use like 5 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. That's probably not 5. Oh, so. Then pat it in. I keep looking that way because my brother is in the room with me, looking at me and laughing. So I just pat it. I don't like rub it like every other one. I just really pat it in so that it can enter the skin. For knowledge, I sacrifice my fear. Sorry, something is confusing me, distracting me. So yeah, after this, what next? Of course, moisturizer. My lips feels like nothing is on them, which always happens. Oh god. So fill them up again. I have lip balm everywhere in my house, everywhere, in my bag, on my bed, every corner, in the freezer, just in case I go get food and my lips get dry. Okay, that's not true, but I do have one in the kitchen. So okay, yeah, this one always takes its time to enter the skin, but anyways, after this I use my moisturizer, and that's the end of it. That's actually the end. Then I go to bed, wake up tomorrow morning. Okay, my morning routine is a little bit different, but any day video, get ready with me. Okay, my previous video, my Accutane week 6 update, plus get ready with me. So kind of somewhere my morning routine is with that video. So yeah, okay, so my face is dry now. I'm gonna use my, oh my god, like I said, it is finished. I'm just gonna use what I can get. Had this one in, so there's no need of scrubbing it all over my face. And that is the end of my night routine, guys. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like, share, and be a part of my skin journey. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.